What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more F1 2020 My Team Season 3. We are heading on into the Italian Monza circuit in this episode. We have a couple of upgrades to still manage here. We have some R&D points to spend. Monza is also close to the end of the Grand Prix season, so within about 3 or maybe maximum 4 Grand Prix time, we will be given probably a regulation change warning or something like that. So we do need to start stacking some R&D points. But in the meantime, I think I want to maybe max out the powertrain. Let's just start a powertrain department upgrade. Let's just do this one. I think I want to do this standard because they will still, either way, rushed or standard, it'll come before the Singapore Grand Prix. So we're gonna upgrade it regularly. Also, we will spend some money on the powertrain department. We'll spend 5 million just to get fabrication up, and then we should have a very strong powertrain department. Facilities wise, nothing left to do. We are heading on into the Italian Grand Prix weekend. I think everything is set for the stage, and I'll just get on with the practice programs, and then I'll see you guys afterwards for qualifying like always. Welcome to qualifying of the Italian Grand Prix at the Monza circuit. We've had a stunning and quick practice session and everything was purple. We mastered the circuit pretty much. We are looking at sunny weather, so we are going to speed up time a little. Hopefully we are going to be good on this track. I think we can do one shot qualifying and then make it through to the next round. Feeling quite comfortable with this lap. It is lap 1 of Q1, fastest lap already. Don't need another run. We are going to be moving on into Q2. Indeed, we are moving on to Q2 as the fastest car on the grid. Max Verstappen having a bit of a hiccup here in P9, but hopefully he'll rectify it for the next round. Though all that matters is if we make it to Q3, we just need to find a way to get the first two positions of the grid. So Aitken, Grosjean, Albon, Latifi, Giovinazzi, and Schumacher failed to qualify for Q2. We're moving on to Q2. First lap of Q2 might be our only run. We're on medium compound tires and we still get fastest lap on mediums. This is insane how quick we are. Verstappen also did his lap on mediums, so we're moving on to Q3, I think. Got knocked down a couple positions, but that is no big deal since we were on the medium compound tire. We were only 3/10 slower than Pierre Gasly, who sets the fastest lap of Q2. Knocked out of the session are Magnussen, De Vries, Perez, Stroll, Kvyat, and Russell. So we're moving on to Q3. Let's actually put the pedal to the metal and see where we start. Very quick first lap of the session. We sit right behind Max Verstappen, 0.35 seconds. Let's see if one more round can see us edge Max Verstappen. Alright, our second lap is approximately 0.6 faster-ish. We are fastest lap. We have the fastest lap. So we might be in pole position. Let's see where we end up for the race. Did we secure pole position for the Grand Prix race? Verstappen is in P2, 2/10 slower than us, and then Hamilton is 4/10 slower than us. So we are in a solid position to secure another P1 finish, hopefully. So let's head on into Monza and the race day. Hopefully we can win the Grand Prix.
It's time for the Italian Grand Prix once again, here at the beloved and iconic Autodromo Nazionale di Monza. With the lowest downforce and drag of any circuit in the season, expect to see drivers making the most of the slipstream effect here today. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes, and with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Anthony Davidson is here once again for today's Grand Prix. Now I want to ask you about Esteban Ocon. They've had to change their gearbox. It's never a good start to a Grand Prix when, right off the bat, you have to contend with a grid penalty.
Well, at the end of the day, it's always better to take some pain now than parking it up halfway through the Grand Prix. Let's just hope they can put that new gearbox to good use and get the results they're looking for.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lucky lines up on pole position and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Gasly, Charles Leclerc and Bottas, Ricciardo, Norris, Sainz and George Russell, Kvyat, Ocon, Lance Stroll and Perez, De Vries, Magnussen, Mick Schumacher and Antonio Giovinazzi, Latifi, Albon, Grosjean and Jack Aitken. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
So indeed, it is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix because we are currently signed with Ferrari. So we are at home, essentially. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. It's a total of 27 laps. We can start on the we must start on the medium, so we're back on this medium to soft compound tire strategy. So it seems like lap 16 or 15 is the best. So we'll just stick with the strategy that Jeff has given us, the medium to soft. We will lower our fuel load to approximately 26 laps like we always do. We'll keep it at 53 kilograms. Setup feels comfortable. We are in a perfect position for another P1 finish. So hopefully we can get one over our teammate Max Verstappen. Getting ready for the Italian Grand Prix at the Monza circuit. Let's go. Oh, immediately we're off. Had a bit of a shaky start, but we are still in the lead. But Lewis Hamilton nudges us as he tries to overtake us. Ooh, we got locked up. Hamilton locked wheels with us. Goodness me. But we still come out on top as we take the lead of the Grand Prix again. Max Verstappen closely behind us. I don't think I've taken any damage, so we are still okay. We're gonna corner cut there. I got lag on my screen. Goodness me. Alright, good turn. Ooh, took that one wide. Oh, Verstappen hits us as we get a bad exit, and Verstappen kind of collided with us. He has wing damage. Oh no, Verstappen is gonna fall down the pecking order here. Oh, Hamilton's right up on my gearbox. Gonna try and defend. Oh god. Hamilton is trying to pit maneuver me. Oh god. Alright, we had to kind of wrestle our way past there, but we got it. Goodness me. Hamilton is trying to mess with me there. We keep interlocking, which is the issue. Alright. Hamilton and Gasly are fighting it out behind us at that chicane. We are kind of going for it in open air. When they fight, that's good for us. The tussle is allowing us to get away. Max Verstappen with the fastest lap. We are pulling away from the rest of the pack. Gasly behind us by 1.5 seconds. The rest of the pack is also behind him, hoping for Hamilton and Gasly to continue fighting because their squabbles are really giving us the opportunity to break free from the pack behind us. Oh no, 1 second for Gasly. He is slowly catching. Fighting at the chicane has bought us some time, some extra delta. Alright, coming up to the line. It's not a fastest lap, but we did put in a competitive lap. I wonder what the fastest lap is. I didn't see Max Verstappen's time, but hopefully we can get it when we go on to our soft compound tire stints. We're looking good here. Solid lead, 3.3 delta to the car behind, which is Gasly. Yeah, we are storming ahead on the medium compound tires. We also got orders to come in later, so instead of lap 15, we're going in on lap 16 to get onto the soft compound tires. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's gonna be a leisure drive. Oh, Max Verstappen with the fastest lap apparently. Alright, a couple cars are pitting. The soft compound tire runners are now coming in for their first pit stops. I'm still going strong. Let's see our tire wear here. 36%. Not all too shabby right now. So we keep pushing. Hopefully we can extend the use of these tires a couple more laps so that we still have optimum soft compound tires as we finish the Grand Prix. But yeah, we keep fighting. Alright, Bottas pits as well. Is Perez pitting? Is anyone else pitting? I don't know, but we'll see. Alright, everyone is pitting. Bottas is on mediums. Perez is probably moving on to mediums as well. I think everyone's moving on to mediums. Yep, everyone's moving mediums. Max Verstappen in the pits. Alright, Bottas. Everyone's approximately 20 something seconds behind us. 30 seconds even. I think we should still be in front of everyone after our pit stop. So let's keep pushing.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
I can't, man. My ERS deployment is blocked. Alright, we keep pushing. 27 seconds and closing in for Bottas. He has more grip than I do, that's why. Tire wear is not all too bad still, 44%. We should still be good enough on the track. Oh, Esteban Ocon is out of the session. Safety car, another one. Wow. Oh boy. Box this lap.
Okay, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Alright, we're going in. We're gonna put on softs. Alright, we're putting on soft compound tires, new, good. And then we are gonna have a couple laps of safety cars, so we are going to be able to keep our tires safe. I think we should be releasing way ahead of everyone else. So this is securing our Grand Prix victory now. Look at that, everyone still hasn't made the hairpin turn yet. We're 2.3 seconds in the pit lane. Yep, release. We did it, guys. This is P1. We secured the win. Surely. Alright. Safety car is in. We gotta start resuming racing. I set the pace right now. Trying to get some heat into my tires. Ready on Rich to punch it. There you go. Rich, an overtake. Punching it. There we go. Alright, punching it. There's a couple collisions happening behind there, but we're good. We run away right now from Gasly. We got 9 laps of the Grand Prix remaining, so as long as we're fast and clinical with our turns, we should be able to secure P1. The safety car did help us preserve the tires a little, but now come to think of it, I think I would have preferred the VSC, because it would have allowed me to, you know, take it easy for a bit, but maintain my like 30-second gap to everyone, or rather 10-second gap after the pit stop. But anyway, I'll take any help from the FIA. Already 2 seconds ahead of Gasly, or 1.78. It's looking good right now. We got 2 purple sectors. I'm sure that this is going to be a fastest lap. Stolen from Max Verstappen. Nice. 119.4. DRS is enabled, but it doesn't matter because everyone else is like 5-6 seconds behind me. Oh, another fastest lap. Didn't expect that. Nice. We did it. Another fastest lap, back to back to back fastest lap right now. Lap 24, we're almost at the end, securing the bag for P1. Ooh, Daniel Kvyat is out of the session. Does that have an impact on the race? No, it does not. We are green flag racing still. I mean, we are reaching the final lap of the Grand Prix now, so no surprise there. But Daniel Kvyat is out in the second sector of the track. Our car is just OP. I've been running on rich fuel mixture for the whole race pretty much. And you can see we still have 1.2 laps of fuel above target. So our fuel efficiency is insane. Plus, our ERS has never gone below 70%. Like, I'll continuously use it on the straights, but as soon as we hit one turn, it charges back up to 100% immediately. Oh, there he is. Was that Daniel Kvyat or was it someone else? I don't know. Okay, we're clear. I think that was Daniel Kvyat on the side anyway. Coming up to the final sector of the Grand Prix, 13-second gap. As I was saying, ERS is always full. Our car is extremely quick. And that was a nice turn made. Look at our tire wear, 36% at the highest, which is the front left. Otherwise, everything is below that, which is a good set of tire wear. And you can see we're out of ERS deployment as soon as we hit the third sector, so I can't even use all the ERS, but we get P1 of the Grand Prix. Nicely done.
Great drive. We did it. Good job.
GG boys. Thanks for all the hard work. Keep it going. It's going to be tough, but yeah, proud of you all. Thank you so much.
So after a day of mixed fortunes up and down the field, we bring today's race to a close. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
It has been indeed an interesting Grand Prix. The safety car really shuffled things up. Bottas in P2 and Gasly in P3. We get podium and the fastest lap in P1. So really, this is the best result we could have asked for. What a Grand Prix in Italy.
Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed. And a good job in traffic as well.
That was quite bizarre with the Bottas comment, but anyway, here we are at the final standings of the Italian Monza Grand Prix. So we get P1, Bottas in P2 and Gasly in P3. That was expected as we saw at the podium celebration. Then we had Leclerc, Ricciardo, Verstappen, Hamilton, Sainz, Stroll and Norris rounding out the rest of the points positions in the top 10. Then, in the later half of the grid, we have Russell, Perez, Giovinazzi, Aitken, Magnussen, Grosjean, Latifi, De Vries, Schumacher, and Albon. We also have Daniel Kvyat at the end, who finished 90% of the race but had to retire. So he, to be honest, didn't finish the race. Ocon DNF'd, and I think he was the one who triggered the safety car that was so crucial in shuffling up the grid a little. As you see, we got a Renault on the podium today because of that safety car. Now, let's take a look at the standings, because things do look interesting now, because we are now 21 points behind Max Verstappen, who gets very few points today. I think he secured 8 points for us and for himself, so he sits now on 276 points. We're on 255, 21 point gap, of course. Then Bottas is below that, 124 points away from Max Verstappen, but he is way behind us, so I don't think he's going to be a real threat unless he gets podiums in the next couple Grand Prix, and we don't, but I highly doubt that's going to be the case. Constructor standings wise, we continue to solidify our lead at the top with 531 points. Mercedes are next with 262 points, 8 gap of 269 points. that keeps us in the lead. So that is a stunning position to be at, and I think it is coming home, guys. Constructors standings, the championship for the constructor standings is coming home to Subaru Motorsport. It was all about the safety car in the Italian Grand Prix. We had a stunning start to start from pole position after qualifying and then secure our lead during the first kind of turn of the race. As you saw, Hamilton really tried to attack us. We squeezed them a little and we were able to get our lead back. So we secured the lead and then we stayed competitive, and then Max Verstappen kind of hit us at one of the turns. I think it was that turn right there, yes, and you see part of his wing just fling off. So that was a real bummer that he crashed into us and then he had to get his wing changed. Hamilton and I had a couple tussles. He kind of interlocked with us and then we kind of lost control. As you see there, we were tussling a little, but we still maintained the strong lead against Hamilton, being able to protect our P1 position, defending it well. And then it was all about driving cleanly and perfectly. We had open air ahead of us for a long time on the medium compound tire. We had like a couple second gap to Hamilton as all the cars decided to pit early. Of course, soft compound tires don't last as long as medium compound tires. Hamilton again coming at us, and I think this is where he encounters a huge mistake. I don't know, Hamilton makes a mistake somewhere, I think, and he loses a front wing or something. I'm not sure. That's why he's so far down the pecking order at the end of the Grand Prix. But yeah, it was clean driving all around. I don't know how much of the footage I'm going to show you guys because I pretty much didn't do much. It was just driving and there wasn't much excitement that could really make the video great. So yeah, medium compound tire stint and then the soft compound tire stint and then the safety car, which was really everything. The safety car was really kind of nerve-wracking because we got pushed back together, as you see here, and I didn't know if I could get the 30-second gap again, but by the end of the Grand Prix we maintained a 13-second gap to the rest of the grid, so that was a good race overall. So what a race. P1, hopefully we can continue this form in the future Grand Prix. I think Singapore's next, so please be sure to be ready for that. So if you guys loved this video, thank you so much for watching, and also leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell next to it so you're notified when the next video of F1 2020 My Team Season 3 goes up. I am loving this series. We are winding down to the final moments of the season, so please be sure to be alerted when the next video goes live tomorrow. As always, thank you guys so much for stopping by this channel. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.
Love again, even are you adore me, so what, you just use me, abuse me. I guess I let my